Mordecai looked very carefully. Who's more important to Yahweh, the Chinese or his own son Ishmael? He told Abraham that Ishmael is not even part of the covenant. I would think that would be enough to open your eyes if you had any doubt. This covenant is not with Ishmael, who's your firstborn son, even though he has to be circumcised. That would be enough to let me know that circumcision is a requirement to be in Abraham's house, but it don't make you part of the covenant. But you got to be circumcised just to be in a house, but you're not part of the covenant. He said even Ishmael, the covenant is not with him. I mean, how are you going to argue with truth? That's just like a Christian minister trying to debate me, brother. This is truth I'm hitting you with. The 24th verse, look at verse 20. As for Ishmael, his firstborn son, I heard thee. I know you've been crying about him. That's the first son you ever had at almost 100 years old. Behold, I'll bless him. I'm going to bless Ishmael. I'll make Ishmael fruitful and multiply him exceedingly. He's going to have 12 princes that he shall begot. And I'm going to make him a great nation. But, y'all want to ignore that. But, my covenant will I establish with Isaac. Not the Chinese, not Ishmael, not Esau, not the Canaanites, Isaac, which Sarah shall bear. He narrowed it down. Covenant shall be with Isaac. Who is Isaac? Is that a Chinese name? Little Russian boy? No. Isaac, which Sarah, let you know what Isaac he's talking about, shall bear unto thee in the set time at the next year. That's who the covenant is established with. That's who the covenant. But he still says in the last day in the book of Ezekiel, no stranger shall come into my sanctuary that's not circumcised in flesh or in his heart to pollute it. He got to be circumcised, but he's not part of the covenant. The agreement wouldn't work. Look in Genesis. First, let's go to the 17th chapter. Here's what you're not looking at, gentlemen. And when Abram was 90 years of old and 9, Yahweh appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty Elohim, walk before me and be thou perfect. And I'll make my covenant between me and thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly. And Abraham fell on his face, and Elohim talked with him, saying, As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be the father of many nations. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be called Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee. Many nations came by in Abraham, but that covenant wasn't made with them, though. I will make thee exceedingly fruitful. I'll make nations of thee. Kings shall come out of thee. And I will establish my covenant between me and thee and thy seed after thee. And he let him know the seed he's talking about is the one that Sarah shall bear, not Hagar. Now how are you going to fuss with the Almighty, gentlemen? It's not whether you right and Elesha wrong. It's whether, what is that, Carol? Look at Carol. It's whether you're right or you're wrong. And if you don't want to be wrong, jump on the ship. And when a ship sails, it's only Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob's seed that'll be sailing on that ship. When it's time to go home to possess the promised land, my son will not be fighting over Ishmael's son, the Arabic nations. He won't be fighting with Esau's son. He won't be fighting with the Chinese. a Russian talking about, I circumcised my son too. Part of this land is mine. According to all the scriptures, the only one that will possess the promised land is Israel for an everlasting possession. So if you don't understand this, understand the whole book. I'm coming in the volume of the book. You're coming with nothing but an opinion that's based on something erroneous. Now put that in your pipe and smoke it. Take that back to Washington. Yes, Doc.
Just call me Sean.
All right, I like that, Doc.
All right, number one.
Yes.
I'm not debating who the covenant was made with. I know that.
Oh, you know?
Yes.
You just talking
no,
just to talk.
No, but you asked,
You
can a
said-
stranger be a part of the covenant?
Yes, that's what I asked.
Right, so when the Creator, I think it was in Jeremiah, one of these scriptures, where he said, I'll be a house of prayer for all people. What does that mean?
That means a lot. That don't mean everybody's part of the covenant of circumcision. The Almighty has already said, after you circumcise any stranger that sojourn with you, when thou hast bought him, all his males must be circumcised, then he can keep the covenant. Meaning he can keep Passover. He can come in a house, but he's not part of the covenant.
But in order for him to even come into the house to keep the Passover, to do all of it, he has to be circumcised.
Yes, he does.
So he's part of it, right?
No.
How come he's not part? That means he's part of it.
I know y'all just smile, and it's not every day that y'all get a chance to look at a principal, a doctor, and say, no, you're wrong. I'm going to let somebody in here jump on me. Y'all correct him. And let's look for somebody with a 6th grade. Anybody get up there that can see the truth. Tell him. I'm going to put him on dock. Go ahead, get up there, sister. Because they're not going to accept it from me, because it's right now it's me against them, and we just want the truth to be against what? Falsehoods. Because a lot of people are under this erroneous impression, and I want to see how you would explain it, sister.
Okay, just because they go through the circumcision, that's just saying they're allowed to take part in the feast days, but as far as in all the other things, but not that they are not under the covenant. They are not like the seed of Isaac, Jacob, and Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They are just able to join us in the different Sabbath, in the different feasts.